Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rich Hogan. I'm not here today to talk to you about alien life forms or to learn how to fence. What I am here today to do is to tell you about bees and beekeeping. So let's get started. The historical relationship between humans and their bees is long and enduring. Honey, beeswax, and mead, the alcoholic drink made from honey, are part of a worldwide industry. Yet now in the 21st century, the number of honeybees are declining dramatically. This is due to a mysterious condition called colony collapse disorder, which emerged in 2006 and for which no one has yet discovered the cause. It is only as more and more of the world's honeybees die that we now begin to appreciate not only how fragile their survival really is, but their importance to the agricultural economy globally. Owing to their owing to their pollination of crops. If bees are to survive into the 22nd century, we must take them seriously now. Honeybees are a main requirement for fruit and vegetable production throughout the world. Their ability to propagate makes it possible for us to have food, products that we enjoy today, and for a small investment of time and our money, we can become part of that process by becoming beekeepers ourselves. Honeybees have been managed and sustained at least as far back as 4,500 years ago. So even then, their importance was great. I've raised bees for the last several years and I'm a member of the Wake County Beekeepers Association. I've read countless books on bees and beekeeping. So the 3 points I want to discuss with you today are: why are honeybees important to our society? Do you want to become a bee watcher or a beekeeper? And if you decide to become a beekeeper, what do you need to do to get started? Bees are part of a myriad of other animals, including birds, bats, beetles, and butterflies, called pollinators. Pollinators transfer pollen from one flower to another, fertilizing the plant so they can produce food. Bees provide us, among other things, with honey, beeswax, propolis, royal jelly, apitherapy, as well as income for people who raise bees. 1/3, or 1 in 3 bites of every fruit and vegetable that you eat is here because it's been pollinated by bees. Some fruits would not develop correctly if it wasn't for bee pollination. And we may get some other crops without the pollination, we wouldn't get the quantity and the quality that we desire. Albert Einstein quoted, "If the bee disappeared off the face of the globe, the man would only have 4 years left to live. No more bees, no more pollination, no more plants, no more animals, no more man." So now that you know a little something about bees, maybe I've sparked your interest enough that you want to become either a bee watcher or a beekeeper. Bee watcher can be done by anyone at any time. Just go out into your garden, into your yard, into the woods out behind your house, and just look for bees and watch how they go from flower to flower and collect their pollen. It's best not to get in their flight paths or get around and interfere with what they're doing, but just go out and watch. But maybe you have been watching and now you're ready to start your own beehive. So what do you need to do to get started? I would suggest in the beginning joining an organization like the Wake County Beekeepers Association or calling your North Carolina Cooperative Extension to find out how you can get involved. This will give you a great resource for learning how to begin beekeeping, how to get the materials you need to beekeep, and how to maintain your hive. Some equipment that you'll need to assemble: obviously your bee suit, because you're going to have to get into the hive from time to time. The super, which is the main housing that keeps your bees. You're going to need to get the frames. This is just a covering to keep it waterproof. And a lid. And these are the foundations and the main place of production for all the work your bees do. Your bees will lay larvae in here and grow more bees. They'll make royal jelly and propolis. And most importantly, this is where they're going to build their honeycombs, on these foundations. Okay? From time to time, you'll have to go into your hive at least once a month, usually 2 or 3 times, every 2 or 3 weeks. And you'll be inspecting your hive. You'll be looking for disease or anything wrong with your hive. You want to make sure your queen is there and that everything is healthy and fine. When you go into the hive, you're going to need a smoker. Fill this with just some type of combustible material. It starts to smoke. You squeeze it. The smoke calms the bees down, makes them settle and relax, so you can go in and manipulate the frames and do what you need to do in the hive. So there's not a great deal of investment to get started in beekeeping. This is really your first main investment. As your hives begin to grow, you'll add more and more supers on top of this one as you collect more and more honey. In purchasing your bees, you order them around this time of year. They typically come in a 3-pound box with a little separate box with a queen bee in it. The queen bee is usually marked with a dot so you can find her later in the hive, and she's bigger than the other worker bees that are in the hive. So I've given you just a short introduction here on bees and beekeeping, and have told you why it's so important to our food production and how important they are to our society. We've learned a few historical facts, and I just want to close today by quoting a famous person about bees. When questioned by his friends about what Pooh liked best about honey, he stated, "Well, what I like best," and then he had to stop and think, because although eating honey was a good thing to do, there was a moment just before you began to eat it which was better than when you were. He didn't know what it was called. Thank you for your time and attention. Enjoy raising bees.